Look at this. Do you see this? This is finally out on PC. These are, if anyone doesn't know what Mega Man Zero is, they are old Game Boy Advance games, and ZX are DS games, and they made a DS collection of all 4 Zero games. Oh man, I love this already. But now, instead of being limited to just handheld, it is now on my computer, and I can play it on full screen on my computer with a controller that isn't a little handheld one. And to make it even better, I can now record it. So I grew up with all these games, specifically 1 and 2, until I got the DS version that had the full collection. Then I played 3 and 4, and then I got ZX, and then Advent shortly after. And I gotta say, I like all of them, but I think there's a clear favorite, and we'll get to that when we get to it. But we're gonna go through all the games, and we're gonna start off with Mega Man Zero. So, with Mega Man Zero, there are the English and Japanese versions. The Japanese version is a pure game, uncensored as it should be, and then the English version was censored a bit. Like, they couldn't use like the word "die" or anything. They would use like "destroyed," and there's little to no blood in the American release, or the global release. But I've never seen, I've never actually played it when there was see, there's some blood there, but there's a lot more in the Japanese version. Man, I really, okay, maybe if like someone did a like a mod where like they could have all of like the Japanese effects or whatever, and then bring it onto the English version, that'd be cool. But I mean, I would do the Japanese version just so I could see that new stuff, but then no one would know what anyone's saying. I mean, I would, but because I've played this so many times, but I mean, no one watching would. So here's Zero. He's this is where he's at after all of the X games. So yeah, the Mega Man Zero games take place long after the X games. I think maybe like a century or two. I think just 1 century. And like every Mega Man X game, you'd always play as Zero. Just because he's more fun. Hold on. Dramatic. Dodge it. Nah, he can't. He can't to save his life. Hey, don't worry about him. He's gone. Man, it's sad. She literally loses 2 friends in like 10 seconds. It sucks. I'd like to think that like that dude was like her boyfriend or something. And there's her friend. They look oddly similar. Boom. Gone like that. But you know, sacrifices sometimes pay off, and in this case, it pays off hella hard. Because now we're alive. We can have our arms back. Remember in the picture before, we didn't have our arms? We're fine now. And I've yet to say something. Okay, first things first. Pause. I like type B. I like main weapon there, dash there, jump there. Yeah, that's fine. And then attack mode. no switching. We do subs over here. And there, that should be it. Checking the controls, there we go. Come on, catch up. I play very recklessly. Because I am very impatient. But along with being impatient, it's just sort of more fun that way. Because it's like, instead of like being smart with it, you know, I could just play how I want. A little tricky of a jump, but there we go. You know, it took me a very long time to figure out that that was a thing there. Oh. Alright. Catcher. Watch out behind you. Stay back. The classic damsel in distress. So, through all of my time playing these games, I will not, you shouldn't expect me to have much trouble. I mean, I might like die here and there, but in terms of like figuring out things, it shouldn't be that bad. It should be pretty smooth, so there shouldn't be much time wasted in getting through these games. First things first, gotta switch to that. Oh yeah, by the way, you can shoot her. Like, oh my god, I feel so bad doing that. But, yeah, you can cut her too. But, oh my god, I keep hurting her. But yeah, the sword one-shots that boss. She must be really tanky then. She took several shots and 2 saber slashes. Anyway, the one bad thing about this game is that you have to sort of grind a little bit. So, I'm probably gonna do that off camera at some point. And I'm just gonna level up everything, because it doesn't take too long, but I don't really want to waste anyone's time with it. And when I was playing this as a kid, I never did any of the elf stuff, because it'd be like, oh, you'd kill them when you use them. And I hated that. I never liked killing these little creatures. But, yeah. I'm gonna need them later, and it's for a good cause. Only Passy should be the only one that dies, because it's mandatory. So basically, there's a resistance base, and this lady right here is trying to come up with an efficient energy source to be able to create like a new era of, I don't know, like peace between like humans and reploids, which is what robots are in this game. And yeah, she's just trying to make energy efficient and make things easier on everyone. She's acknowledging that we're Zero from the X games, which is really cool. Retire, probably but yeah, well, I mean, you know what retire means, but in the more dramatic sense of the word. So X is the bad guy, I guess. And if I said no there, then we would have been stuck in a perpetual loop, trust me, I know. So we are rank A? Wow. Pretty stun certain. I never use the hackers. Pretty much out of all of the elves that you would use are the ones in like the top third section, like her. These little dudes over here are like little utility ones. Like he will stun, and then like someone in here will be all like, you'll be immune to spikes for a little bit, or you can run faster. I think that's actually one of the bigger ones up here. And then this one, since she's one of the higher tiers, she will increase your max health, and that's the only way you can do that. And you can do that by feeding her crystals, which is what I did at the terminal before I teleported here. And once you get to a certain threshold of crystals that you give them, then they will grow up, and then you can use them when they are grown up. So anyway, what was I doing? Oh, we're doing a mission. Yeah, we'll do it. Alright, so basically we're on a rescue mission right here. And the cool thing about this game is, this one in particular is like an open world game. I don't know about open world. I guess it's more like a Metroidvania. Oh, I forgot I can't swing yet. I can't swing multiple times. This is what I mean. You gotta like level up the saber so you can swing more, which is a pretty big fault in the game. At least I think so. Oh my god. This slash right here only does like half damage, which really sucks. But oh yes, all the spikes are still here. Usually I do the grinding on this level, just because there's like certain enemies that make it really easy to do. Oh my god. Okay, alright. This is why I usually speedrun. Because I'm fine without health. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Ah! And then I can come back. And then it'll slowly make its way towards me again. Come on. Huh? Ah, no, not quite. Okay. I know, like, no other way to get that thing. Can I swing my sword and get it? Does my sword count as my hitbox? Ah. That's rough. But the elf is moving around, and it should come to me. But it's not really doing that. I don't like this enemy here, he's annoying me. Oh, that was really close. Ah ha ha! If anything, this is like the part where, one of the parts where we're gonna have the most trouble. There we go. Yeah, usually you grind on these guys. Saber skill up. You know what I mean? You just... Each one of these guys is basically considered another enemy that you can just grind. So I just do that for a while. So to save you guys trouble, I'll do that later. So you guys don't have to watch any of that. Oh yeah, I think this is the best place to do it. You can just like... While one of them is like recovering, you can just jump to the other one. You know? Yeah, there we go. We got the third slash. That'll be helpful for a bit. Now I'd like to get some health before we fight the boss, because we're closing in on it. There we go. Good stuff. That is gonna be a little hard to get later, but we can't get that right now. Right here, we got the boss. He's not that tough. It's sort of like a lot of Mega Man games. He's a bob and weave, run away and attack sort of thing. There aren't a lot of them like that, but I mean you can be pretty aggressive with him as long as you avoid his obvious attacks. You know. I never see that one or that one. That was a pretty rare move. Yeah, that's the one you usually see. Yeah, look at that. Oh, hey, what's up? Bam. And yeah, you do cut him in half. That's one of my favorite things about this game. Because in all of the other ones... Wait, no, you do. You? In like the X games, do you cut the enemies? No, you don't. Yeah, that's why I like this one. And all of the Zero games. And I think ZX does that as well. Yeah. If you use the sword or anything that's sharp to kill them, then they'll get cut in half. It's really neat. So we saved the little dude. With a shaken dude. And then we got some shaken robots too. You know, do androids experience fear? In this world, I think they do. So now, with this thing, we have the power of thunder. Sometimes neutral is better than electricity, but, you know, for the most part, it's better to have something. But at the moment, we can't really use electric powers yet because we don't have any charged abilities. So you see the weapon icons below my life bar, those are all yellow or greenish. Well, yellowish green. That's from the electricity, and right here they should be green, you know. I'll keep it off for now. But that's sort of what this game is like in a nutshell. Let's feed this elf. Ooh, we got another one. See, I never really used them because I thought that these guys would always just, like, these guys would do the same as this because the wording is very, very similar. But I'll just keep working on that first. Oh, I lost my A rank. That would be more important in something like 02 if you wanted to get the armors, but in a game like this it doesn't really matter. I usually get pretty bad ranks anyway just because I am reckless as hell, but whatever. Okay, so escape unit, everyone knows what that is if they've played a Mega Man game. If you've been in a level that you've been before, you can use the escape unit to come right back out. She said Corvo, so I'm assuming that the guy down here at the bottom floor has new weapons for us. Probably. Hey, what's up? Oh, this might be for later. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Talk to Andrew. I mean, I don't know if I actually have to. This guy wants energy. I don't have any. Sorry, bud. I'll talk to good old Andrew real quick. Of course I am. I think it's an old story about like a girl I used to know, and, you know, popular with the ladies. Good old thing about being a robot, everyone dying around you. How sweet. No, not at all. You gotta be nice to the man, you know? He's had a long life. Yeah, she would get older and he would stay the same. So, he had the girl we were just with. Change him so we could fit in more, so it looked more normal. And then she's gone now. Yeah, patience is a virtue. Yeah, see, kids, always talk to the elderly once you get the chance. They're always nice. Anyway, let us save, and then I'll probably keep the episodes as short as I can, because already we've been here for 20 minutes. So, I mean, see you guys in episode 2.